We're going to add the name. Again, not required, but before we go to small scale, our new frame that we're creating, let's go left click sketch, left click on the front frame, come over to the text. Let's left click and drag that out. We'll center it up in just a second. So let's put atoms there. Let's put it in all caps. Green check mark. And let's see, this frame is not the same size, so we'll try to center it up here, 3.63. Green check mark, so since this one was the first, let's go 3 inches here. And that just resizes it. Let's go 3 inches here. And that'll give us an equal distance there. That is, let's just go 4 inches. And that'll constrain everything. So green check mark. Let's just do that here. We'll do it all on the same sketch, so it'll be easier to edit. Green check mark. We're doing each one by itself. We could rescale this if we wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. Custom. And then we'll do another one here. And then let's do paramotors. Good. And then we'll center these up. Let's see how far this one is from there. Green check mark. All right, so let's do this one at 2.5. Let's do this one at 2.5. Now let's do this one 2.5 and do this at 2.5. Green check mark. That looks good. Let's go back to that. And I'm just hitting the green check mark just to save it. So if we accidentally close it out, let's go 7 inches on that. It'll be saved. So let's go back here to text. Let's call this hike and fly frame. There we go. And then I'm going to scale this down so that it'll fit. I'm going to lock it in over here. There we go. And let's set that at 2.5. And turn the dimension tool off and grab one of these edges and then bring that in. Let's set the distance from here to 1 inch. Let's set the distance from this edge to 2.5. Let's do the same thing over here to 2.5, and that should constrain it. I don't know what I did there, but I'm going to go ahead and lock these in too. I must have deleted it. All right, here is what we want to cut out. Now what's going to happen is it's going to cut out these center pieces. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's move this over to the side so we can see what's happening. Left click on extrude, left click here on sketch. We want this to be solid remove. So we've got to remove all of these. Instead of merge with all, we'll just do top frame. And then that way it doesn't cut it out on the back. And the reason for that is we won't have to duplicate this and replace it on the back side because we only really need one, and it'll save us time on the CNC machine too. Left click sketch, left click on this top frame. We're going to scroll in here and we'll do a little test. I think those are 0.059. So we'll do a quick test. We'll run that across so that it touches there. And then we're going to come down here. You know, on this one, I might be able to go all the way through. Let's undo that. And let's do one of these, just as a test. And have it run all the way through instead of 3 separate ones. And that'll be 0.059. Green check mark. We don't have to do it on these because those won't cut out. All right, I see what I did wrong. Let's also set the length of this to what it currently is. We'll just leave it there. And then now we'll set this at 0.059. We may not be able to do that. We may have to do each one of these individually. Yeah, that'll work. So now green check mark. And we're going to go extrude, solid add, because we want it to combine. Merge with all. We only want it to be 0.125 inches, 1/8 of an inch. And let's see what happened there. All right, let's see if it goes the right direction. So I'm going to go to isometric view. We got to select our sketch here. All right, it's going out the wrong way. We want it to go back in, merge with all. Let's hit a green check mark and let's look at that. Did it add it across there? Yes, it did. So you see that it added, and so now these center pieces here won't fall out. So we're going to do the same thing on this O down here. We'll just create a new sketch. How this was all blue, somehow I constrained these to something else. Not a big deal. Let's go green check mark, and let's go ahead and extrude those. Extrude 68. I'm going to scroll out some so we can see this. We need solid add, depth 0.125. Make sure that's going in the right direction. Merge with all. Green check mark, and we should be good. All right, there. The P's and the R's are done. Now we just need the A's and the O's. Merge with all. Green check mark. That kind of looks weird, but oh well. I think that's going to work. Let's scroll out here and let's see how it looks. Yeah, that'll look good. CNC'd. They're not too far apart. That one kind of looks weird, but other than that, everything should stay in place. We shouldn't lose any parts. So that's how I did the text.